Hey everybody, Matt here with the most adequate collection, and today I wanted to do a video about an item that's been in my collection for the last 36 years, since I was about 10 years old. Now, when I was a kid, a few of my friends were also card collectors, and I'm not sure how or who, but one of them, um, discovered through the mail autographs the idea that you could take your favorite player's card, mail it to them, with a return envelope, and they autograph it and send it back to you. So we did a few. I know my friends did a few. I did a few. I didn't do a lot. As an adult, I've done plenty. But as a kid, I didn't do much. And I also, at the time, being a kid, didn't quite understand the idea of the bigger a player is, the more mail he's likely going to get, and therefore the less likely you're going to get anything from him. So without knowing any better, I sent a card to one of the best basketball players at that time, and a guy who and many more should, but many consider to be the greatest of all time, and that's Michael Jordan. Now, I didn't know any better. I didn't think that it was weird to send it to a player that was just was so big nationally. But I just sent it to him. Wrote a letter from the perspective of my 10-year-old self. Talked about being a fan. I don't know if I was a fan of basketball. I just knew him to be the best player in the league. And mailed it off. And I don't know how long before it came back, but it did come back. And it did come back signed. So I've had that card in my collection for 36 years now. And I don't remember the exact year, but I want to say 1990, around that time, because I remember looking back and having the perspective of it being right before they started going on their championship run. So I justify that that was probably the reason why I got it back, is because he wouldn't quite, I mean, he was big at the time, but wouldn't quite be as big as he would be once he started winning 6 championships in 8 years. So I didn't think it was weird or anything, but I did get it back, and I still have it in my collection. Still have it in a case. I took it out of the case just to show for this video. So here it is. Raw version of this card. It's the 1990-91 Fleer. Great looking card, great photo. One of his best looking cards, especially from that era. It has that front view of him dunking a basketball that he was so well known for. And it just looks fantastic. And I know at the time I had a bunch of Fleer cards. I had a bunch of the Skybox cards from that initial release. But this is the one I sent. I don't know why I sent this one instead of the Skybox, because the Skybox at the time was a pretty big deal. But this is the one I sent. This is the one I got back. Now, here's the dilemma. As time has gone on, and I've gotten more into TTMing myself, sending to current players of today, to retired players, to old-timey players, and anyone who would respond, I would get more into the online communities of autograph seekers. And I would see posts from other people talking about their autographs that they got from Michael Jordan in the mail. And a lot of I don't know if criticism is the right word, but a lot of the feedback was that either they were auto-penned or they were ghost signed, or they'd also call it secretarial, which same thing as ghost signed. And so that's kind of where my dilemma comes in, is do I have a Michael Jordan autograph, or do I have a Michael Jordan card with what looks like his autograph on it? And that's kind of been my dilemma for over 10 years now, since getting back into TTMing a decade ago. There's part of me, a big part of me, that realizes that most likely, based on the feedback that I'm seeing from everybody else, that most likely it's either auto-penned or ghost signed. And I tried to look at the card as zoomed in depth as I could. It doesn't appear to be an auto-pen, because there seems to be a little bit of streaking on the Sharpie that was used, or the ink that was used. It doesn't have the clear starts and stops on some of the lines, so it doesn't appear to be autopen, but it could be ghost signed. It could be someone else taking the card, or a team staff member, or maybe he has someone at his house take care of his fan mail. But I don't know. But the feedback most likely that I'll be getting, not from me, but just that I'm seeing from other people, is that the Michael Jordan TTMs are not 100% legit. Now, when I'm seeing this feedback, I don't know other things. I don't know where they were sent, and I don't know when they were sent. I don't know if they were sent his rookie year, second year, third year, or if they were sent in the middle of his championship runs, if they were sent to the Chicago White Sox when he was doing minor league baseball for them. I don't know if it was sent after he retired and became a part owner of the Wizards or the Charlotte Bobcats. So I don't know that perspective. Mine was sent before he started going on a championship run, so there's a part of me that realizes that, look, there's a 95% chance that this isn't 100% real. But with the context around it, maybe it is. Now, there is a website or a group or company or whatever you want to call it called GOAT Authentics. And they specialize in a unique thing in that they are experts at authenticating autographs of like just a few players. So GOAT, GOAT, greatest of all time. So it's referring to some of the greatest players of all time. I know they do Michael Jordan, and I know they do Tom Brady, and I think there might just be two others. But basically, you'll take a picture or scan, you send it to them, pay them $10, and they'll give you their opinion on it. And I haven't done that, and I don't know why. It almost seems like I'm reluctant to. Like there's part of me that wants to like hold on to that chance that maybe there's a possibility that this is legit. But then when you think about it, what's the worst case scenario? The worst case scenario is that it is not a legit Michael Jordan autograph, like I thought it was when I opened it as a 10-year-old boy. But then what happens with that? Well, it doesn't mean I throw the card away. It doesn't mean it doesn't belong in my collection. It doesn't mean that it wasn't a part of my collecting story. Worst case scenario is it turns out to be a ghost signed card, but at the very least then I have a piece of cardboard in my collection with ink on it that at least I have a personal story with it. So yes, this might not be a legit Michael Jordan autograph, but it is the card I sent to Michael Jordan as a 10-year-old, and it is the card that I got back, and that has been in my collection since then, for the last 36 years. So, I will check on it, because I want to know for sure, and certainly if it's real, then I'll probably get it slabbed or get it authenticated by one of the companies that does that. And if someone were to offer me an exorbitant amount of money, of course I'd take it. But I mean, it's most likely that it's just a ghost signed card, but it's still part of my collecting story. So I guess that's kind of my dilemma there. And I don't know if it's really that much of a dilemma. I kind of know. Like I don't know, but I know. But it's still kind of a cool card to have. It's something that's been prominent in my collection for 36 years. It's something that, as a kid, I could tell somebody I had a Michael Jordan autograph, and then maybe I find out as an adult that I didn't. But it still is a part of my story and a part of my collecting journey, and just something interesting in my collection that a lot of people don't have. That is, of course, being on the budget that I am, the only Michael Jordan autograph that I have or will ever have, and it may not 100% be his, but it's still mine, if that makes sense. So I don't know if I ever do send it in, or either send it in to get authenticated, or contact one of the groups that kind of specializes in this. I'll probably update people on it. But I've been meaning to do this for the last 4 or 5 months, and it's also one of those things of like, well, if you've thought about it and you haven't done it yet, maybe you're just not going to do it. But anyways, it's something cool for my collection, something unique, something not a lot of people have, and just kind of something I felt like showing off. But yeah, that's it. And if anything changes, or if I find out anything, I'll certainly update. But it might just go back in the case and stay in my display case for a while. But yeah, that's all I got for you. Until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.